Welcome to one and all. I am Vasanta, Department of Computer Science, Gopalswamy PU College, Mysore. Today, we are going to start with a new chapter, that is chapter number 12, Data File Handling. It's a very easy chapter, and with that it's a very interesting chapter. If you know this chapter, then easily you can score 5 marks. 5 marks on your annual exam, because on this chapter you will get only 2 questions, that is in part B 1 question for 2 marks and one more is in part C for 3 marks, 1 more question. That means in part B 1 question you will get, as well as in part C also you will get 1 question. One is for 2 marks and one more is for 3 marks. It's very easy and very simple chapter. If you know this chapter, easily you can get 5 marks on your annual exam. Before starting this chapter, if you know few definition, then it will be helpful to identify the concept. Whereas the chapter name is Data File Handling. Then what do you mean by data? What do you mean by file? What do you mean by handling? That you have to know first. Data, what do you mean by data? Data is a raw facts, figures and statistics. It's a raw material. Data is a raw material. For example, if I want to construct a building, that is my aim. Whatever raw materials I am to take for that, where it may be any items, where it may be cement or stone, anything that can be called as data. It's a raw material. Data is a raw facts, figures and statistics. It's a raw material. Then, what do you mean by information? What do you mean by information? Information is a processed data. For example, if I am to write 123, it is a data or information? It is a data, because here I don't know whether it's a bus number, register number or flight number, that I don't know. It does not going to give any specific meaning. It's a raw material. That is data. Data is a raw facts, figures and statistics. For example, if I am going to write register number equals 123, then it is information. Information is a processed data. Information is a processed data. And then 123 anta ಬರೆಯುವಾಗ first ಬರಿ 123 ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಾಗ ಯಾವುದು meaning ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. It does not give any specific meaning. That is data. It's a raw material. It's a raw facts, figures and statistics. When I am to write register number equals 123, then it's going to give specific meaning. Is it? No. It means that information is a processed data. Information is a processed data. For example, I want to prepare a sambar. For the sambar, whatever ingredient I am going to take, where it may be dal, sambar powder, salt, vegetables, all those things can be called as data. After preparing sambar, that sambar can be called as information. Then, what do you mean by data processing? Data processing, whereas the name of this chapter is Data File Handling. If you know the concept of this, then it will be helpful to identify exactly what exactly the data file handling means. Then, what do you mean by data processing? I given an example. I want to prepare a sambar. There, whatever raw ingredients I am going to take, that can be called as data. After preparing that sambar can be called as information. Then, what do you mean by this data processing? Data processing is nothing but set of actions. It will convert data into information. It is a series of actions. I want to prepare a sambar. Then, what is the first step? I have to switch on the stove. Above that, I have to keep the bowl. Then, I have to pour the water, dal, afterwards sambar powder or salt. Like that, I have to put one after the another. Is it? No, that is nothing but it is a series of actions. It will convert data into information. That series of action is called as data processing. ನಾ ಡೇಟಾನ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಏನೇನು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಷನ್ಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಡೇಟಾ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದೆನ್ ಯು ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ದ ಡೇಟಾ. ಡೇಟಾ ಇಸ್ ಎ ರಾ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್. Then what do you mean by this file? For example, I am to take one character. The collection of character can be called as string. First I am to take a character. The collection of characters can be called as a string, or we can say it is an attribute. Then the collection of this string is called it as record. The collection of related record, then it can be called as file. File is a basic storage unit in a computer system. For example, I am to take n is a character. The collection of characters, for example, name, name is a string. The collection of these strings, one I am to take name, register number, marks 1, marks 2, like that. The collection of these records is called as file. File is a collection of records, I can say, or we can say it is a basic storage unit in a computer system. Then you come to know what do you mean by data and then file. Then what do you mean by handling? Handling is nothing but how exactly we are processing that data to get information. That is nothing but data processing. ಆ ಡೇಟಾ ಏನಿದೆ ಆ ಡೇಟಾ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಫೈಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್. ನೌ ಸೊ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಡೇಟಾ ಫೈಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್. Then you come to know what do you mean by data, information, data processing, as well as data processing system, data file handling. Then today I am going to explain few definitions. What do you mean by input operation? What do you mean by output operation? What do you mean by stream? Regarding that you will come to know in this chapter. First I am going to explain you regarding input operation. What do you mean by this input operation? Which are the header file we required here? For example, in the program, in C++ program, we are using the header file iostream.h, conio.h, math.h, process.h, stdlib, that is standard library header file. Like that, we are using several header files. Is it no? There, what we are doing to support particular functions, we are using the header files. Is it no? Then, what do you mean by this input operation? For example, with the help of keyboard, we are sending the data for the processing to the computer. That is nothing but input operation. ಈಗ ನೀವೇನೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ through with the help of input devices, we are sending the data to the computer memory for processing purpose. That is nothing but input operation. ನೀವು ಕೀಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಅಥವಾ ಮೌಸ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಆಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಡಿವೈಸ್, ಇವುಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ನೀವು ಡೇಟಾ ಏನು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ, that can be called as input operation. It move the data with the help of input devices, where the input devices may be keyboard, mouse, monitor, anything like this format. By using this input devices, when you send the data to the computer for processing purpose, then it can be called as input operation. We are sending the data. Sending the data with input devices, where the devices may be keyboard, mouse, monitor. ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನೀವು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಡೇಟಾ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ ಆ ಡೇಟಾ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿಬೋದು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್. ಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಡೇಟಾ with input devices to the computer memory for processing purpose. That is nothing but input operation. Then what do you mean by output operation? Whatever result we are getting from the computer to the user, that can be called as output operation. ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಏನೇನು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಯಾವ ಡಿವೈಸಸ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ವೇರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಿಂಟರ್ ಆರ್ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್. With the help of output devices, we are getting the information that can be called as output operation. ನೀವು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡೋದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಯಾವುದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ? ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಡಿವೈಸಸ್. Whereas output operation is nothing but the informations which we are getting from the computer, that is from main memory to the user, is called it as output operation. Here receiving data from the main memory, receiving information from main memory. From main memory is called it as output operation. Receiving the data. ಈಗ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗೆ ಡೇಟಾ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫ್ರೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್, ಎನಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್. ವಾಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ? ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಸೆಂಡ್ ದ ಡೇಟಾ ಟು ದ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್. ಆ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಏನೇನು ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? ಕೀಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಮೌಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಕೂಡ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಸೆವೆರಲ್ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಡಿವೈಸಸ್. ಆ ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಡಿವೈಸಸ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಕೊಡೋದು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ದ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಟು ದ ಯೂಸರ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್. Next, I am going to tell you regarding stream. What do you mean by this stream? Stream is nothing but sequence of bytes or flow of data is called it as stream. Stream is nothing but sequence of bytes at a lower level. Sequence of bytes at lower level. Or we can say it as sequence of data. Here sequence of data is called it as stream. ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಅನ್ನುವಾಗ ಆ ಡೇಟಾ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ನಾವು ಬೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಬೈನರಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಒಂದ್ರ ಪಕ್ಕ ಒಂದು ಮೂವ್ ಆಗೋದು, ಒಂದ್ರ ಪಕ್ಕ ಒಂದು ಇರೋದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿಬಹುದು. ನಾವು ಯು ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಡೇಟಾ, ಫೈಲ್, ಡೇಟಾ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲಿಂಗ್, input operation, output operation, stream. Then what do you mean by input stream? Input stream as well as output stream. Input stream andre enu, output stream andre enu? Input stream that supplies data to the program. Input stream is nothing but it supplies data to the program. It supplies data to the program. ನೀವು C++ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು IO stream ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. What do you mean by IO stream here? IO stream, while explaining the program, we used to write iostream.h ಅಂತ ಹೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. Then what do you mean by this iostream.h? It supports input operation as input and output operation. It supports both input and output operations here. It supports both input as well as output movement of the data in the program. For the sake, we are using iostream.h. Whereas here, input stream, it supplies data to the program. Computer ge neeven kodtira aa data illi mainly it is a stream of data. It's a sequence of data moving from input devices to the main memory. That is nothing but input stream. Then what do you mean by output stream? It receives data from the program. It receives information from the program. Is nothing but output operation. Output stream, it is a sequence of bytes moving from main memory to the user, to the output devices. There we'll get the information. Whereas input stream is nothing but sequence of bytes at lower level, or we can say it as a collection of bytes moving from one to another place. Input stream anuvaga it supplies data. Here also it is a stream. It is a data transferring from input devices to the main memory. ಇಲ್ಲಿ program ಅನ್ನುವಾಗ main memory ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. Whereas output stream, it receives information from the main memory to the user. That is, it receives information from the program to the user with the help of output device. ನಿಮಗೆ input operation, output operation ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ input stream as well as output stream you can write. Whereas in input stream, it supplies data to the main memory. Whereas here in output stream, it receives information from the main memory. Now is it clear? Next, I am going to explain regarding fstream.h header file. Which are the header file we required and how to handle that we will explain now. Now already you come to know what do you mean by data, what do you mean by information, data processing as well as file. Now we will explain regarding. Next, we will explain regarding files. Already you come to know what do you mean by data, file as well as handling. In file is a basic storage unit in a computer system, or we can say it is a collection of records. In this file, there are two types. One is a text file and one more is binary file. First one is text file and second one is binary file. Binary file. There are two types of files. Text file and one more is binary file, because usually in the exam for 2 marks they will go to ask explain the different types of files anta kuda kelbodu, or differentiate between text file and binary file anta kuda kelbodu. Then what do you mean by text file as well as binary file? In text file, if the information is stored in the format of ASCII format, then we used to call it as a text file. ASCII format. ASCII ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? American Standard Code for Information Interchange. ASCII format ಅಲ್ಲಿ data store ಆದರೆ then we used to call it as this is text file. In text file, the information is stored in the format of ASCII format. The data is stored in the format of ASCII format is called it as text file. Then what do you mean by binary file? In binary file, how exactly the memory is stored? In the same pattern it will store in the memory. In memory. In memory on which format? In memory format. In memory on which format the data is present. In memory ಯಾವ format store ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, that is nothing but in binary format. That is nothing but in zeros and ones format. In text file, information will stored in ASCII format. In binary file, information will stored in binary format, that is in zeros and ones. That is in how exactly in the memory it is stored. In the same pattern, here it will stored in memory, whichever pattern it is stored. In the same pattern, here it will store. In text file, one difference you come to know, that is in text file, ASCII format, whereas in binary file, it is in zeros and ones format anta kuda helbodu. Athwa in the memory, how it is stored in the same pattern, in the same format it can store. One difference you come to know. Then what is the next thing? Here we are using end of line. Here we are using end of line concept. End of line character we are using here to represent end of that. End of line ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಯಾವುದರಲ್ಲಿ? ASCII file ಅಲ್ಲಿ we are using end of line, whereas here we does not require any end of file. End of line or end of file is not required here in binary files. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ end of line ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ end of line ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Second difference you come to know. There was a next difference here. Here we required translator. Required translator. We required translator. What do you mean by translator? It will convert from one language to another language, where it may be any format. Here in ASCII, in text file, the information, whatever information is stored, that directly computer cannot understand. For that sake, we required translator. Whereas in binary file, especially in binary file, we does not require any translator. Not required translator. We does not require any translator here because the data already present in binary format. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಬೈನರಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟರ್ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Whereas in text file, the information is stored in ASCII format. For the sake, we may require translator, and here we need end of line to represent the end of the line. Whereas here we does not have any concept like end of line. Information was stored in memory format, that is in zeros and ones. Then on this class you come to know that what do you mean by data? Data is a raw facts, figures and statistics. Information is a processed data. Data file handling is nothing but how exactly we are processing, handling the data. Then what do you mean by file? File is a collection of record anta kuda helbodu, athwa it's a basic storage unit in a computer system anta kuda helbodu. There are two types of files. One is text file and one more is binary file. In text file, information will stored in ASCII format, whereas in binary file the information will stored in how in the memory it is stored in the same pattern, that is in zeros and ones. In text file we required end of line, whereas in binary file we does not require any end of line. And here it may requires translator because the data is present in ASCII format. Computer need all the things in binary format only. For that sake, it may require translator, whereas here it does not require any translator because information already in the binary format. For the sake, then you come to know data, information, file, types of file, input operation. What do you mean by this input operation? Input operation is nothing but it is a set of statements, set of information we are transferring from keyboard to the main memory. ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಕೀಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಅಥವಾ ಮೌಸ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾವೇನು ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್, ದ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್, ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ವಿ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಟು ದ ಯೂಸರ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ output operation. Stream andre it is nothing but sequence of bytes, we can say at a lower level. It's a collection of bytes one after the another. That is nothing but stream. The input stream is here the data is transferring from input devices. It's stream of data. Here we can use the word. It is a stream of data transferring from input devices to the main memory is called as input stream. Output stream is nothing but the information which is transferring, the sequence of byte transferring from main memory to the user. Now is it clear for all of you? Next class we will continue with the remaining concept of the same chapter. Thank you for all of you.